Drum festivals is awesome for the drummers that plays there, and awesome for the people who are attending, because it gives us a chance to really focus on, I don't know, ourselves somehow. but it's not important. I don't think Ringo Starr would attend too many drum festivals, for instance, or I had a great time there, and it's as you say, like all kinds of different drummers get to see each other and jump a little bit into each our world and just appreciate each other for what we can do, and I get very inspired. Like this year, Ashowan, groovy dude, so cool to see him. I need different challenges. When we have been touring around 2 years, for instance, with Lepers, with the same songs, more or less the same kind of, I in order for myself to feel that I grow as a musician all the time, I need to be put in different kind of difficult situations and constellations. So for me, it has been important to play with different kind of musicians, for sure. But I mean, it's great musicians in Lepers. We can challenge each other in many ways. But again, it will come to a point anyway where it gets kind of routine based. But then it's important to still stay in the moment during the gigs and like hit it like you mean it, every single stroke, and like listen to the others and being on top of it. I don't think it's especially difficult to be a professional musician in Europe. I think it's difficult anyways, and it's a long road. You need to be patient. You need to not freak out when it goes 1 or 2 months without any jobs. I mean, but for my case, I've been lucky enough to tour with Lepers a lot. That wasn't gaining any money at all before, but I have always had other stuff doing a little bit because I've only been a drummer. So, and now Lepers is started taking off. That gives me opportunities to like drum festivals, stuff like that, and the cred goes a little higher as well, probably because if you play in a bigger band, it of course helps. What I think is funny with Lepers though is that it wasn't really a big band when I started, so we kind of built it up together. It's not like me suddenly joining Iron Maiden or Metallica. Of course, there are a lot of musicians that play music they don't really feel connected to, or play with artists just because they want that they want safety around it. And it's been a lot of drama the last months in Norwegian social medias from musicians because of artists underpaying their musicians so bad, and musicians don't even dare to say, hey, I want this, and I want it to be fair. Because musicians are afraid of losing their job, kind of. So that's a good thing. We should always discuss and have an open discussion between artists, musicians, management, whatever, about that. But luckily, I'm not too much in that situation because I play in my own bands, kind of.